Man, where do I begin? So when I originally heard that Plants vs. Zombies was getting a remaster, I was pretty excited. I thought it was going to be a pretty solid remaster, but as of recently, it doesn't really seem like it. It turns out that most of the remastered graphics were just upscaled by AI. A little bit of a letdown, just a little bit. So let's see what's in this thing to justify its retardedly high price. One of the few new game modes is Cloudy Day, and from what it seems, it makes you stop gaining sun half the time because it gets dark. Honestly, this mode seems pretty cool. I can see this being a fun challenge. It would be cool to see how much that affects the day, pool, and roof levels. Though it really only affects 24 of the 40 levels where you use sun. That's 24 out of 50 levels in the entire game. It doesn't really make any sense since sunflowers are awake during night and fog levels. Did they really just forget about that? I don't know. It's a bit funny. They should have made it so that you could combine Cloudy Day with the survival modes, in the day, pool, and roof minigames where you use sun. Zombotany 2 is already a pretty hard minigame. Now imagine you get half as much sun as normal. That would be hell. It would be such a fun challenge. How could the developers look over this? They missed so many opportunities to make an actually appealing remaster. Are they zombies? Another game mode is RIP mode. So if you lose on any level, you have to go back to the first level of the game. Who freaking cares? For anyone who's already completed the game once or twice, this isn't a challenge. Plants vs. Zombies is not a hard game. You don't need to create an entire game mode to play this way. Nobody is looking forward to this mode. Something that I really wanted in the game was survival endless modes in other zones besides pool. But nope, we just can't have that either, can we? The original game had some cosmetics you could enable by typing the words to toggle them on and off, and so in this version, you can just toggle them on and off in settings when you unlock them. This may seem cool, but again, nobody is excited for this. It's just a quality of life feature. You know the remaster is gonna be bad when this is something they're saying is cool, since the remaster barely has anything new. They're also hyping up local co-op and versus modes like they are new, but versus mode had already existed on Xbox and DS, and co-op was already on Xbox. This is not new, and you can't even play versus mode online. Really? Having versus mode and co-op mode included in the remaster is not a feature, it's the bare minimum. They're also offering a retro pea shooter skin for those who pre-order the game. I imagine this is because they know the remaster is terrible and they want to incentivize buying it. There's also a pixelized cosmetic version for zombies. I don't understand why they made new assets instead of just using the ones in the DS port. Why make new ones? And lastly, they didn't invite anyone who worked on the original game to work on this game. That's just sad. Plants vs. Zombies was created by an independent group who put so much care into making it. But the remaster is actually smegma. They are pricing this shit for $20. Really, PopCap? At most, this is worth $5. I swear, they put the whole budget into marketing. I have been a big fan of Plants vs. Zombies for 10 years now, but I will not be buying this game unless it is redone. I'd encourage you to not get remastered. It's just not worth it. Maybe there's a possibility we can get them to fix it over and over like with PVZ 3. But yeah, it's pretty disappointing. Otherwise, my guys, goodbye.